First of all, thank you, Nirav bhai, for delivering again. I'm using delivering the amazing session, but in a very very different way. I think it changed the entire mood of all the technical people who were because lunch પછી હાલત શું હોય તમને ખબર હોય છે, right? But I was very surprised કે lunch પછી 90% of the folks were there in the room. It was amazing and just wanted to know कि being a okay, I want to tell you he's a DevOps architect and most work on this product, right? What's next?
Yeah.
So it's an IBM enterprise tool, but let's not talk about more on that. Wanted to understand being a DevOps engineer, how you like is this creativity that makes you calm? Because most of the engineers everyone is frustrated, right?
Yeah.
Calm thing વધારે કંટાળેલા વધારે હોય છે. So
see, life, as I was saying earlier, right, life has changed drastically for IT people, right? So earlier it was more of a, you have to come on Sunday even to do the maintenance of a server. Let's say if we are talking on infra perspective, not going on a development site even. So along with the developments, you have to go for the patchings and a new release keeps on coming and it will keep you occupied and also a pressure was there. But I want to take one technical perspective out of it is that because of the hyperscalers, our life has become more easy, right? Like right now we are sitting here and in the background some automation jobs are running, right? So that's a beautiful thing.
Right.
That is a one thing. Plus a good cultural shift is also happening because of this ease in technology. The work culture is also evolving, basically. That is the reason. So, enathi tamaru work-life balance વધે છે. Now, talking about the calmness, yeah, so there has been lot of engineers, right? They have certain spark in them, right? That's the reason they have become an engineer. So, because of that spark, some talent it has to be, healed basically throughout the years. So, for me, it was something which I carried along with the, engineering time. But, I'm thanks to the technology that, it makes our work easy. And yeah.
I really like Jay the example that you give about the data center because I used to work and I totally relate because I used to go to the data center, right? And there was IBM data centers, when you have corporate companies, so they used to have one data center and they rent it out to the different companies, right?
Correct.
You can find IBM data center, IBM racks, HP racks, Dell, all that.
Yes.
But that feeling is amazing. I always, like that feeling is, no one can match that. કારણ કે અત્યારે અગર કોઈ ડેટા સેન્ટરમાં કામ તો મળતું નથી.
Yes. That is right.
More shift towards the cloud, right?
Yes.
Now, कि જ્યારે આપણે like when we work as a DevOps engineer or as a programmer, so કઈ વસ્તુ હોય છે નોન ટેક વસ્તુ જે આપણને બહુ કારણ કે જેમ મને હું ડાન્સ કરું તો મને મજા આવી જાય, રાઈટ? એવું તમે ગીતો ગાઓ તો મજા આવે છે. But when you attend conferences like this, so what the approach was when we would encourage this kind of people who are work as a technical and they can see that. કારણ કે હવે બહુ લોકો literally the people are shocked that you are a DevOps engineer, work as a solution architect. There was few volunteers who came, is it really a DevOps engineer? I said yes. So this could be a good shock, I would say.
Yes.
That people should take this and more conferences like this. They should come forward and give stage to this where this actually motivate audience.
That is right.
તમે આવું પણ કરી શકો છો અને બધાનો પિન પોઈન્ટ અલગ હોય છે જેમ તમને આવું ગિટાર વગાડવા મજા આવતી હશે બીજાનો કંઈક અલગ હશે. Everyone has a different perspective, right?
Correct. So see, there is one perspective. I met few friends of mine when we started earlier, right? Some of them was when we were in engineering, they like to make fun of people, like kind of a roast, right? So they and some of them become a local comedian, not going exactly to the community, but when they are going and changing the group, they keep on doing this humorous thing.
Right.
So that is the one talent that is coming out of being an engineer. Other than you become a musician or maybe other things like you are writing something worthwhile, let's say blog writer. But dancing could be this is also one hobby. But what happens that people have become more desensitized when they are working in the culture. So when I remember that I have seen that work culture where you being a feminine or being masculine, everyone is a straight face. Like you cannot simply go and interact and just create a humor, right? Because everyone is working so seriously in that environment. So that has changed recently.
Yes.
And people become more friendly with their seniors and juniors, and they there is a kind of a work culture because of this technology shift.
Exactly.
Right? So that helps them to elevate their passions basically.
હજુ એક ચેન્જ એવો છે કે બિકોઝ નાઉ this kind of things is going so much. When you get so many things in a plate, you don't start taking things seriously.
Correct.
So if you want them to take this seriously, now you have to be little entertaining.
Correct.
So that's the reason so many speakers, they started putting memes.
Correct.
Or some random engineering jokes or DevOps Cloud પર તો એટલા jokes છે તમને તો ખબર. So I want to tell
So
that.
that's I want to say that people are living on that jokes of IT technology jokes. There is a simply accounts that people do reels and their
Exactly.
development development bugs related reels or bug related memes that keeps you entertained on it. So in fact I felt great what you just
Yes.
said that this kind of tech conference infused with an entertainment એ બહુ એક અલગ ફ્લેવર આપે છે અને it will encourage folks to engage more in these kind of conference. So I felt great.
બાકી તમને કેવો vibe લાગ્યો?
Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, I was little concerned that I'm going where I'm going, but like the moment I entered and the way these kids are managing it is amazing.
Yes.
I mean, if I'm talking our time, we were not this techies and this keen in terms of arrangement and all. And the good thing is that by even their engineers, they are good in management. So
Yes,
which I
they
felt
all are
that-
engineers and they
Yeah.
the only thing that's the sheer passion.
Yes.
And હવે આ બધું રીતે કરો. So the one thing that we strictly follow here, experiment કરો. It's okay to fail.
Yeah, that
If
is
something
great.
doesn't work,
Yes.
because it's okay. કંપનીમાં તો એક્સપેરિમેન્ટ કરવા નહીં
Yes.
દે, અહીંયા
Yes.
કરશો તો વાંધો નથી,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So we always appreciate experiment because I myself done all this experiment and out of that, for this conference, out of 10, 8 are failed.
Okay.
Only 3, and that is the result that
Oh.
you see right now. પણ ધીરવભાઈ, thank you. તમે આયા યાર.
I felt great
really
meeting all of
appreciate
you.
it. અને હવે તમારે આવતું રહેવું પડશે.
For sure.
બરોબર, તમારે આના ઉપર એક સેશન આપવાનો છે આપણે.
For sure. Let's do that.
And thank you, ભાઈ, for coming.
Thank you.